Welcome back to Final Fantasy X-2. We are working our way down the tower in Vivel. However, before we do that, I actually want to... Well, I want to get all the way down. So first things first, so what we did is we already got those 3 plates out. We're going to go to Tower 2 and we're going to fight our way down. And I'm using a guide to do this because it's kind of a pain to figure out what you need to do. So... We're gonna go to Tower 2 first, and then we're gonna activate it, which will enter us into a battle. This is going to be against, I think this one's a little different. I'm gonna use Armor Break to start out. Yeah, it's YSLS 99. I'm gonna have Yuna on healing this entire time. I'm also gonna use Power Break on this guy. Ow. He's a little stronger. A Power Break should protect us from the majority of what he can do. Yeah, that's not great, but it's better. Unfortunately, we don't have Provoke like in Final Fantasy X, so we're probably gonna need to heal after this. No, we're definitely gonna need to heal after this. Okay, so what that does, it's gonna pull that out. And what we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna head back to Tower 1, which is this one with like the eyeballs. That's what it looks like. Let's go ahead and use White Magic from Yuna. I'm gonna use an overall Kira. That should be good. And we should be good to go with this. Now, if you go into Tower 1, you're gonna have to fight this guy again. Now, we have fought this guy already, so it's gonna be the exact same thing. We're gonna use Reflect, and then we're just gonna have everybody go to town. But the problem with this part... Oh, beautiful. I wasn't sure we were gonna get that off. We're probably gonna get hit by Demi. Yeah, I figured that's what he was gonna do. It's one of the only skills he has that won't be reflected. It only lowers your hit points by a quarter, so he's not doing too much damage, thank goodness. Come on. Okay, so slow is going to be reflected, so luckily we don't have to deal with that. That is a major problem in this battle. If you don't have reflect, he's going to get slow on you. And if you don't have haste, well, I don't know what to tell you. And I don't have haste, by the way. Does the spell work on slow? I don't remember. It really doesn't matter here. He's probably going to use another Demi on it. Yeah, can you not? Like, yeah, we've taken a lot of damage, but it's like not that big of a deal because it's just Demi. Okay, though. Here's where the real fun begins, though. I need to do that battle 3 more times. Now, what's going to happen is that, because you can kind of see here that one plate that just popped out is going to slightly shift. I need to move it more. Do you understand why I hate this area now? You don't have to do this, by the way, if you're like not interested in it. Don't do it, but I will meet you back after I fight this guy 3 more times. Okay, so 4 times done. As you can see now, we have all that taken care of. Beautiful. Before we move on, let me heal. I did just unlock Kiraga as well, so that'll make things a little bit quicker and easier for us in general. Now we want to head back over to Tower 6. That's the one that's like a squid or like jellyfish looking. I don't know. It looks like a jellyfish to me. And we're going to fight a enemy here. Okay, in this fight, it's just the same one that we've already fought, so it's kind of whatever. Let's go ahead and we're just gonna do... I think we're working on Vigor now with Yuna, by the way, so just a heads up. I'm just gonna have her heal for a little bit. Let's go ahead and just use armor break as well. I could probably switch her off of healer if we wanted to. Yeah, maybe we don't. He's gonna use that blast. He's gonna take her down by about 500 points. Nice amount of damage though. Yeah, blast punch. Oh, it's only 400. Still not great. I'm worried he's gonna follow that up with haymaker. He can follow it up with anything. Perfect. So now that we've done tower 6, another one of those plates is gonna pop out, and we're gonna head back to tower 1. I hate it here. Now, we have to do exactly what you think we need to do. I'm gonna go ahead and cure her. We're gonna head back in and we're gonna fight that same Precipice Guard thing twice. I will meet you back. I'm gonna do one, but I think the second one's gonna oversoul, so I'll just meet you guys there. There it is. I was wondering when it was gonna do that. Okay, so. That did, okay, magic break doesn't work on it? I thought it did. That's fine. Let's see if a power break will work on it. Now, the reason why I wanted to get the reflect, it's not this battle, but it's one of the big ones. Now, he does have a actual attack now, so we'll want to probably be throwing some high potions around. Doesn't really matter right now, but we probably will be. Now, at this point in time, he's got some new attacks. As you can see, he's actually physically attacking, which makes this battle a little bit more interesting. But he also has magic attacks. And with the reflect up, he's pretty much going to be taking himself out. Now, he has about 7,000 hit points compared to his previous 5,000. So, you know, a little bit of a boost. He's also a little bit stronger. He used Magic Catalyst at the beginning, which boosts his magic attacks. And additionally, I think he can also use Power Catalyst, which will increase his strength, but I think I got the power break on him, so we should be good there. Now, one of the things I'm noticing is Pain has taken a lot of MP, like she's used a lot of her MP, so nice. You can always give her the Heaty perfume if you need to, and just walk around a little bit, but we don't need to do that right now. And that was it. I think that's the last of them. Okay. But with that, we are done with that particular plate, and in fact, I think we're done with that enemy, so hooray. Okay, so now that we have done that, let's head, doesn't really matter because we have to go all the way to the other side. So we are at Tower 1, here's Tower 2. Come on. Tower 3, and Tower 4. Now before you go in, make sure that you're healed up. My biggest thing is going to be to make sure that I have Reflect, and we're going into Tower 4. Or up to Tower 4. And now we have a new boss. You actually might remember this guy from Final Fantasy X. Tidus had a bit of an issue with him, didn't he? Okay, so right off the bat, one of the things that we need to do is get Reflect up. Like, we're probably not going to get it right off the bat, but that's okay. So yeah, as you can see here, he's going to be using Ga spells. Which makes the whole Reflect thing basically trivialize this whole battle. Because he's going to be doing that the entire time. He's going to be getting hit by it 3 times. So he's going to be doing probably about 1,000 points of damage per attack. And he only has like 5,000, so. Actually, wait, the Precept guards only had 4,000. I misspoke. And their oversold version has 8,000. I was looking at the wrong battles. I don't even know if we really need to heal at this point in time. Yeah. That was actually pretty pathetic. But now that we have done all of that, we are currently at Tower 4. We want to go to the next tower, which is Tower 5, and we're gonna do that battle 3 more times. So I'll just meet you, I think this is Tower 5, right? It's a little person thing. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, good. So I'll just, I'll meet you in a second. Unless this guy oversouls, which I don't think he will. All right, and that takes care of that. It did not oversoul. Okay, but before we go too far, let's go ahead and head around some of these towers because there are some items we can get, and I do want to head down and get the items, but I want to hit this up first. And there are some some enemies up here, so we'll take care of those. Okay, so back here behind Tower 5, we get me. A glass buckle. I don't remember what that does off the top of my head. Let's see here. Glass buckle protects against poison and sleep. Not a bad little thing. Sleep's annoying. Sleep's annoying in any game. Okay, let's see here. There it is. Let's see, we've got 2 more, I think. Let's see. So that was 5. Let's see. Is there one on 6? I think, yeah, there is. This one does not have an enemy, thank goodness. I think there's one more. This one gives us 500 gil. Eh. I mean, I'm not particularly worried about gil right now. I have 141,000 gil, so like not too concerned. I think no, not Tower 1 because that's where we came from. Let's see here. Tower, was it 2 or 3? There's Tower 1. Of course there's a chain back there. Tower must be 3. Was it Tower 3? Yes, it was. Look at that. There should be another battle on this particular one. Why does he look... Is he damaged or is he depressed? All right. And I think in this one... is a pearl necklace. I don't remember what all these things do. Trying to keep trying to remember everything is just not gonna do it for me. Guards against pointless. Which, by the way, pointless is one of the funniest status ailments. I think it's up there with itchy. Pointless is just mean in like a way. Does it not come off as mean to anybody else? Anyway, now that we have done all of that, Tower 1, I think, is where you need to go in order to... Yeah, let's head this way. In order to drop down. And then we just gotta go this way. Before you go on the top one, head all the way down here. And it's hard to see, but you want to come all the way out here. And we get our first ribbon. You actually get an achievement for this one as well, which is well deserved, quite frankly, because oh my god. Why are there so many battles to get that? Okay, and we are entering in an area where we will actually start facing enemies, by the way. I don't think we really face too many enemies prior to this. Like, I don't think we've actually seen any random enemies. Well, we were back to random enemy territory. Yeah, so a ribbon, if you're interested, is going to be very useful, guards against all status ailments. So we will not have to worry about any status ailments. Wow, 10 out of 10 jump on that one. Anyway, so up here we get 4 ethers. That was a terrible leap. What the hell was that? There we go. Well, we got some new enemies, so I might as well show these guys off. There's really nothing exciting here. Do I need to still be a white mage right now? I think I might switch to gunner. Anyway, so first things first here, let's head to, I think we need to go to the east first. Okay, and then if you jump in here and head across, you can kind of see we're at the very bottom there. It's kind of hard to see us. But in here we get the Downtrotter garment grid. That one, where is it in here? Downtrotter. Gives you Gravity Eater, Gravity Strike, Demi, and double HP, which is an interesting little garment grid. I will absolutely admit to that. Okay. So let's see here. For this one here, let's go ahead, I think, jump off on that one. And I think kind of see what's happening here. Can I climb? I don't know if it really matters which side you use, to be completely honest with you. But we're gonna head in this direction.
Hey! Uni! That sphere with you-know-who in it. Wasn't it recorded here?
Get your head out of the clouds and move it!
Girl, I will set you on fire. No qualms against setting you on fire.
There's a connection. Everything is connected. I can feel it.
Okay, we're gonna be dealing with a mini game here. First of all, let's go talk to these two idiots. Wow, impressive. We are gathering information. Continue on ahead if you would. So up there, actually, if you look at the top of the screen, kind of in the little close to the middle, there is in fact a chest up there that we are going to need to climb. Now, I'm gonna grab this chest first. I'm gonna really hope that the autosave is working here today. But what you're gonna be doing is if you come back down to where these two guys are, and you kind of come down this way. There it is. There is this. Now, as you see, as I stood on it, it ended up stopping the whole thing. But if I stand back on it, everything will begin to move again. So yeah, if you want to turn it off, you just jump on it. Now, the reason why she was like, ugh, is because it didn't stop the way we wanted it to. Because we can't actually climb on that. So the one that we had prior to that was actually the one we wanted to do. But we'll get back to that. What I want to do is actually come into this next area here real quick. Because if we come up here, this is the lift that we're going to need to take this to get to the next area. But in order to make sure that the autosave is actually working so I don't have to worry about it, I'm going to do that and it should trigger it So when we load in next time, we should be able to do all of this. This is a little mini thing. In this particular area, there is a bloodlust accessory. And I think there's also a ring accessory in here as well. And I also think there is a missable dress sphere, if I remember correctly. But we will find out. We'll have to go through it. I'm kind of looking at my notes in the future. I didn't look over them today. So next time we'll be doing this cutscene, or this whole little mini, a little mini game? I guess it's a mini game. I will see you guys then.